Greetings, citizens of Chima. This is RusticCastle from the Chi Markets, and welcome to Landscape Update number 7. In this update, I'm going to show you the finalised tree design for the trees that I'm going to place all across my mock. Let's dive into it. Alright, so in front of me here then, as you can see, is a bag full of bags full of pieces. So we'll go through, take a look at the pieces that I'm going to use, walk you through of how I'm going to make trees. Alright, so there we go, we've got a lot of different sort of pieces. We'll start off here. We've got the candlestick pieces. These are what I'm going to use to extend my branches. A bunch of these 1x4 tiles with the 2 studs on either end. Of course, brown cheese slopes. A bunch of olive green leaf elements, so you've got the stem pieces and then the ones with the triple leaves. Of course, the massive, I want to say 5x6 dark green or forest green big leaf elements, and then a smaller variant of those sort of leaf elements in olive green. 2x4 reddish brown plate, reddish brown cone pieces, once again for my branches. The modified 1x2 plate with the angle at the end, like a cheese slope. This bag there is a mixture of 1x2 plates and then the 1x2x1 slopes. The modified 2x4 tiles or jumper plates, because they've got the double jumper plate with the 2 studs. These kind of elements, I'm actually not sure what this piece is called, but it's like the 2x2 plate with the end sticking out. There is some 1x4 and some 1x6 plate, 2x2 plate, 1x4 tile, 1x2 tile, 1x2 jumper plates, a bunch of black 1x2 studs on the side pieces. There's some just on the front, and then there's also some on the front and the sides. And then these, I think the actual pieces are like dinosaur tail, but yeah, just reddish brown to finish off the end of my branches. So let's go through and have a look at how exactly I'm going to build these trees. So first things first, you're going to grab one of these 2x2 plates and 2 of these pieces with the studs on the front and the side, and of course, very simply, just put them together as so, and then grab some of these pieces where the studs are at the front and not at the side, and you want to go through and stack them up until you get the height you want for your tree. Then once you reach the height, you also just want to add some more with the studs on the side, just on the top, to finish it off. So now we've got a sort of core to the trunk, which you can probably guess what the next sort of step is, which I can have a look through now. What I'll do is I'll time lapse through it so you can have a look at what I do. So this is sort of the process. Obviously you can see what I've done at the bottom here to make sure that the tree can obviously stick to a base plate or whatever it is you want to put it on, and effectively you want to get these jumper plates, put them across, and then put plates and tiles where you want, just to make that nice rounded shape. And then at the base you make it a bit thicker, because obviously when you are building trees you want the base or the stump to be thicker, and then it thins out towards the top. Alright, okay, so this is what our finished tree design looks like, or at least the trunk does anyway. So as you can see at the bottom with the stump, we've got various slopes and cheese slopes and various little like snot techniques just to make the stump thicker. And then as you go up the trunk, like I say and like I've said in the past, it's like a replica of the Endors Speed Chaser set, or Speeder Chase I should say. And then at the top, as you can see, I've added the 1x2 jumper plates so that we can have evenly spaced branches. So now let's take a look at how we finish off for the branches. Also, very quickly, just to top it off, we have got a 2x2 plate, and usually there is also a 2x2 jumper plate that goes on top as well, but I'm currently out. But yeah, that's the finished trunk design. So to start off the branches then, I've got a cone piece here. This is basically just so that we can attach it to our trunk as so. Then we have got the like candlestick piece. Obviously that goes straight in. Then we grab our like dinosaur tail piece. Once again, that goes straight in, and that is what we do for the branches. And then when you move up, you do the exact same but without the candlestick, like so. You grab your cone and this piece, put them together, and they sit on top just like that. And then for the final top part, we will grab once again a cone and a candlestick, put them there like so, and usually this goes on a jumper plate. Obviously it'll still fit on with a normal plate, but that goes on top like that, and we will get that all around the four sides. Alright, so there we go. As you can see, all the branches around every four side. Now you'll notice that we've got a 2 stud gap here and then a 1 stud gap here, and it's the same, they just alternate. That is simply so that the canopy, when the leaves go on, they don't like clash with each other. So speaking of the canopy, let's go take a look at how we make it. Alright, so we've got a bunch of our big leaf elements, and what we first want to do is put them together like so, on the edges like this, and then the front one like this, and that is the shape for one side. So if you take our branch, stick it through, which does take a bit of doing, but there we go, so that's through, and then place it on. That is how that works. And then once again we'll do the next one, which this one is fairly simple. You grab one, you put it in backwards, or well, when I say backwards, I'm saying that's the front and these are like the back, but you put it in that way instead of the other way like the others did. And then you want to grab 2 of the smaller pieces. It's a shame these don't come in dark green, so I've gone with the olive green. Then you attach them like so, and they sit like that. That sort of extends the canopy so that it covers it. You put it on, then the canopy sort of building, and then at the top with the candlestick, very simply, you grab 2, put them on top of one another, grab 4 pieces, put them around the sides, now obviously you put some over and some under to keep them at the same level, and then you want to grab the stem pieces from over here, find the one you're looking for, which in that case is this lucky piece, stick that through the middle like so, and then you can see it sticks out slightly at the bottom, which means we can place it on here, and that sort of fills the gap. And then if you go all the way around with these at the sides, then it makes a nice filled out canopy, and that is how we make the tree design. Let's take a look at how the trees look inside the landscape. Alright, so I've just placed that one there for now. Of course, it is not finished in the slightest, and that is down to the fact that these are all the leaf elements that I've got left. But as you can see, if I move to the side here, we have got 2 of the complete trees. You can see all the branches underneath as so, and then all of the leaves on top. Now all this is, it's a mixture of the stems and then the actual like leaf pieces all the way on top, and you can see how that builds up to make a nice looking canopy. You've got obviously foliage at the bottom of the trees just to blend them into the ground. Obviously there'll be more foliage around the entirety of the landscape. I'm going to do like a border across these sides just so that we don't get like that straight edge of the mock. That is exactly how the trees are going to look in the landscape. And if you saw my recent post, I did a little scene of a Val chasing Cragger in the Speedos, similar to the scene out of episode 1 where Cragger steals the Chi. I'll put the picture up here. But that sums up this video. Alright then guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching Landscape Update number 7. We're getting very close to completion now. Once I order in more of the olive green leaf elements to put on top of the canopies and a few more reddish brown jumper plates, I'll be able to finish off the trees. I'm going to end up doing, there's already 2 complete trees like you've seen, there's that 1 work in progress that we made in today's video, and I'm going to do a couple more, and then that'll be enough trees for the landscape. And then it's just down to foliage detail and then making the scenes, which I'm going to let you guys decide some of the scenes that we create. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Join the Discord down below, and of course, most importantly, stay legendary.